The Department for Education standards for filtering and monitoring ask you to carry out both reviews and checks of your filtering system. It sounds like the same thing, but actually it's not. So it's really important to work out what's the difference and how do we do it? What can we do about it? One of the actual standards is to talk about roles and responsibilities. So you need to assign them when we're thinking about who does what. The standards themselves have lots of text that explain some of this and who the different people might be, whether it's SLT and DSLs within the school, whether it's your IT support company, internal or external, that sort of thing. But it's really key to know who is doing what. Firstly, though, they sound like the same thing, but actually the review and check is a little bit different. So a review is something that you should do perhaps annually, and that we recommend you do as part of your online safety audit. That can be more strategic and will help you as a school discover what your approach should be, to look back over the previous year and make sure that this ties in with your curriculum, what you aim for as a school, thinking about training opportunities, what the DSL team is trying to achieve, and technical strategy for the school as well, that sort of thing. So head to onlinesafetyaudit.lgfl.net if you want to download a template. If you don't want to use the other bits within there for curriculum and training and all the other sections within there, you can always head straight to the filtering section and use that. You'll see the sort of question that is there where you can answer the question and give your evidence. That's really key, that you're collecting evidence within the document to use to justify what you are doing. That needs to be a collaborative piece where the DSL team are getting involved with the technical team, with curriculum people, and so on. But it does need to be collaborative. So make sure that it's not split up, given to different people, and then stapled back together at the end. It will take a bit of work. It is strategic and really important, but only needs to be done once a year, unless you've got new devices, you've had a major technological change, or things have changed through the school or an incident, that sort of thing. The checks, however, are a little bit different. These are also mentioned within the standards. Checks are regular. What does regular mean? The document doesn't state it, but we would recommend half-termly seems a good idea. But what is it? A check is essentially, is it still working? Is the filtering turned on? Is it working in the way you would expect it? If you've blocked certain categories for students, are they being blocked? Are students actually receiving student policies? Are staff actually receiving the staff filtering policy? And you might think that's an obvious one, but we come across it again and again, that things are not set up like the school thinks it is. That's the sort of stuff that you'll be checking and seeing since the last time we checked. Are we over blocking? Has something been turned off? Is there a problem with YouTube? That sort of thing. And you might think that not much will change, but from one term to the next, the school might buy a new set of iPads or Chromebooks or laptops. Various other technical settings might have been changed. If someone was investigating a problem that might have undermined filtering in one way or another, there are all sorts of reasons why it makes sense to do this. There are lots of questions, and again, we've got a template to help you with this. You can download it from this page if you're watching this within the website. If you're watching this on YouTube, then head to safefiltering.lgfl.net, where you'll find this video again, and next to it will be the template. It's a Word document. You can download it, you can adapt it all you want. And unlike the review, this is very much something that you can delegate to someone else to carry out, as long as it comes back to you and you can see what the results were and if there were any actions to be followed up on, and making sure that they have been. When it comes to the initial planning, of course, please don't just use the template, but make sure you sit down and look and see, does this apply to our network, to our sorts of devices, that sort of thing. But head to the website, download the template, either for the reviews or the checks, and make sure that you know who is doing what. This is just one of the ways that you're going to make sure you're really meeting the DFE standards, which are not about the product that you are given, which of course needs to be excellent, but about what you do with it, the settings you have, and how you document it to make sure you're keeping children safe today, next term, and in the future.